Well, I wanted to formally welcome you everyone to my research presentation. Therefore, I'm going to present briefly on evaluation of demethylation inhibitor fungicide to manage the resistant of Clarireedia jacksonii population on the golf course fairway. Turf grass has been used for the recreational purposes for the millennia and is an inherent economic resource in United States and worldwide. Golf industry is a multi-billion-dollar global enterprise estimated to be valued at $70 billion annually. Geographically distinct isolates of Clarireedia jacksonii exhibit a considerable measure of diseases variability in response to the environmental condition. Spring through the fall, warm and high humidity encourages the dollar spot and the fungal development. Its sign includes the white feathery cobweb of mycelium capable for the persistent infections, and the symptoms include 1 to 2.5 cm in diameter with the circular patches. Dollar spot management encompasses some of these practices. Implementing a combination of these approaches helps to obstruct infections and disease progressions. Among all the control practices, chemical methods are one of the most prevalent for controlling the dollar spot. Integrating chemical fungicide help in controlling diseases and limiting its survivability. Therefore, golf course superintendents rely on existing chemical practices to control disease threshold. Thus, consistent, repetitive, and prolonged fungicide lead to fungicide resistance. Naturally mutating fungi decreases its sensitivity to certain chemicals over time. Repetitive application of fungicide with a similar mode of action has exacerbated the problem of resistance. So the question is how to manage this. Applying the fungicide only when it is necessary or rotating the application or its frequency. While talking about the objective of this study, it is a sterile Ascomycetes filamentous fungus when inoculated into the stomata causes a severe and the chronic disease in the turf grasses. Different researches has been done consistently to optimize fungicide efficacy, application, delivery rates, and volumes. Therefore, the major objective is to figure out the dollar spot suppression when commercially available DMI fungicides are applied in 14 and 21 days intervals. All the data are subjected to the statistical analysis. Proc mix model in SAS. Turf responses were measured using the guidelines developed by the National Turfgrass Evaluation Program (NTEP). Dollar spot is evaluated as the number of the infection center per plot. An experimental design to assess the effect of DMI fungicide on dollar spot severity was accessed in 14 and 21 days interval. The experimental site was mixed with the creeping bentgrass and annual bluegrass. The experimental plot was 2:10 factorially arranged as a RCVD design with the 4 replications. Treatment includes fungicide, its active ingredient, manufacturers, and the rate of the DMI when applied in 14 and 21 days intervals. Dollar spot was effectively suppressed by the mefentrifluconazole and triticonazole in every 14 days interval, and effectively suppressed by fluticasone and tebuconazole in every 21 days interval even when the dollar spot breakout was really high. At the peak disease, triticonazole and metconazole has the highest dollar spot when applied in 14 and 21 days interval. So, on all the rating dates shown, triticonazole resulted in the greatest number of infection center among all the fungicides. At the peak disease, tebuconazole has the greatest infection center. So our further plan is to conduct the in vitro sensitivity assay with the given discriminatory doses. In nutshell, when applied to fairway, dollar spot severity was observed and there was a significant differences with the effect of fungicide its rate on dollar spot severity. In addition, we are currently working on in vitro sensitivity assay. So, I would like to extend my special thanks to my committee members, lab members, department head and the funding agencies. Thank you. If you have any questions, then please let us know.